Hey everyone, welcome back to lesson 5 of our remote learning for art. We're still in the studio habit of mind of understanding art worlds, as that is our focus, and one of your 5th grade standards is to be learning about North American artists. So we kind of jumped ahead a bit to the artist Elizabeth Murray. I hope you enjoyed watching her work. And I thought it was always very interesting how she is sort of blurring the lines there between painting and sculpture. As you can see, her painting surfaces, some of them were canvas stretched over form, some of them were just layered different canvas shapes, as you see here. Some were cardboard. She kind of varied with the materials that she used. But as you can see, like even these places where she has cutouts, so there's holes, that gives you different sort of dimensions to that painting there. She was one of my favorites. I actually, when I was in college, one of my drawing teachers compared me to her, because actually, you see, back in the year 2000, when I was in college, this was a drawing that I had done for one of my drawing classes, but I had just taken a sculpture class and didn't want to work flat anymore. So when my teacher saw this, they compared me to that artist Elizabeth Murray, who at that time I hadn't even heard of yet. So I thought that was always pretty interesting, and she's always stuck out to me ever since then. Let me go back here. I'll explain to you that other thing. So anyway, with our choices this week, with the rest of the time that you have, a couple of my ideas were to create sculpture from paper or cardboard. If you have that air dry modeling clay, you could try doing something like that and painting on it too. Or create a painting, drawing, or both. You can always combine two different things. And then create a sculpture out of it. Sometimes when you're using paper, it might be easier, just as it's a little bit more flimsy, to paint on it first, and then sort of manipulate, cut into the paper and things like that to create it into a sculpture. So this link shows you to a demonstration of me sort of working my way through creating a paper sculpture, trying to figure out the forms that I want. So you can check that out. And this is what I ended up with. One of those pieces, actually, it was the one I originally was going to throw away. But after taking some time and looking into it, in the video, this was all one piece with the folds. And then I just kind of took my scissors, started experimenting, and just cut, a little closer each time, and then mounted it on paper so that's actually hanging vertically now. I haven't painted on it yet, but I really liked the form that came out of that just with me playing around. So I'm going to share that with you as well. Okay, well, I can't wait to see what you guys do. I think this is a fun project. Again, you can always, if this does not interest you, come up with your own things. This one here, I don't think I mentioned, I used foam board, which I think you can get at the dollar store if you don't have any. And these are just sewing push pins, just to add a little dimension to that. And then I use some of our same sculpture techniques, attachment techniques that we talked about in class, like tabs and cutting into things. Anyway, can't wait to see what you guys come up with. With the remaining time, I'd like you to go be artists. And don't forget to be documenting your work on your Google Drive and then sharing it with everybody on the Art from Home presentation. Can't see what you guys come up with. Until next time, bye-bye.